As I train my body, the sensation overflows my spirit. It's almost cyberbar time.
As the flame begins to burn, I can't help but think of what is to come. It is Friday, and the cyberbar is upon us.
As the day grows dark, and the drink becomes impatient, a realization overcomes me. It's almost cyberbar time.
And I'm begging John, won't you stop being a piece of shit? I'm begging John, won't you stop being a piece of shit? I think you're real cool, wish I could be you a little bit.
Yeah,
I feel like
seems like a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I feel like you almost have to do that like every couple of years now because so much new shit comes out, and then
I know I feel like I'm paying at least like $50-$60 for all my streaming services. If I'm thinking about all the ones I pay for, I mean, Jesus Christ,
one doesn't work. That's what I'm saying. And then some of them you don't even fucking use, so you're like,
yeah,
I should probably like just cancel everything and
Cancel
then
my
like restart with the shit I actually want.
agreed. Yeah. No, I can definitely get down with that idea.
Because, like for Amazon, it's
That's why I like that. I wanted to get that one app. There's an app that actually manages all the shit that comes out of your bank account, like all your reoccurring purchases and subscriptions.
Oh God, here we go.
It comes out of my account, but I can't actually sign into it properly.
Oh God, here we go.
Combine them.
Oh Christ,
I
here we
want
are.
to look up that app.
Oh, here we are.
I'm
Here it
interested to
comes.
see how good it works.
Jesus fucking Christ, what
Never
is
mind.
going
Hold
on?
Let me hold on, guys.
What?
I was gonna say Photoshop, but that seems rude. And
Shocky. All right. Well, that's okay. That's fair. Yeah, all right. Well, cheers to you, brother. Hey, man. Nicely done. Nicely. Wrong. She's wearing. Cooked and a kissed up staring. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Man, that kid is wild, dude.
He's having himself like one of the best parties ever. He's like, he's got himself like a hotel. Well, yeah, all right.
Is infidelity a good party? I mean,
really not, but. Why am I fucking thing so loud? Hang on. Give me a moment. I feel like that's all you get? Oh, okay. Well,
give me a moment.
He didn't even oh God. He didn't even say yes. Yes? There we go. He didn't even say, hey, John, here I am. Let's do this, John.
Yeah, I think he like got on and realized that I was getting a shot, and he was like, "Well, fuck this," and John's not here. Fucking helicopter dick thinks he can just hover off.
Helicopter dick, as he says.
That's a great nickname.
It is a good nickname.
It reminds me of God. What was the DuckTales character that Justin always called me? The big muscly duck.
Oh.
Don't say the name, just seems big, muscly duck.
Launchpad? Quack
Launchpad, yeah.
Launchpad, yeah.
From the pilot. The pilot from DuckTales, yeah.
Yes. Launchpad.
Yeah. Who doesn't fucking love Launchpad? Launchpad was
dude,
the
I could
best.
totally.
That dude was big as fuck. He was. Oh God, you just love it.
I can totally relate to Launchpad and Johnny Bravo. And there's a few good like.
I can see you and Johnny Bravo getting along really, really well. Yeah. I think that sounds pretty good.
I'm obviously brunette. He's blonde, but you know.
Sure, but he gets the job done either way.
Yeah.
Oh God, I still have this fucking shit too loud. Let's see. How do I? Oh God.
You're
It's
such
the
a
same.
vampire, dude. Every time I see you, like during the day, you look like fucking dead as shit. And then at night, you're like, oh yeah, I just had to wake up and drink some blood, and now I'm ready to go. And
I don't
You're
know,
so
man.
much
I feel like
more
I have a pretty
lively.
good. Yeah. Well, it's one of those things. The
It's
work
like your
really
day
drains
doesn't
me.
start till like 4 p.m. and then it's like good to go.
What are you sipping on over there, brother?
Vodka and Red Bull right now.
Nicely
Trying to-
done. That sounds like a pretty good idea.
Trying to get
I-
my energy up. Dude, it's
I-
funny. As soon as I moved to my new place in Woodbury, all the liquor stores around me ran out of Kettle One immediately. And it wasn't
God
just
damn.
it wasn't just because of me, but it was because of
But it
It
was
was
kind of
the-
because of you.
it was because of the frequency at which I was buying the bottles. And I think whoever was like the other one or two people that were buying them were like, oh shit, someone else is buying them. We have to buy them. We have to buy them all up in bulk.
This is pandemic buying shit. Yeah.
All of a sudden they were like, fuck, there's some asshole who's buying our bottles. All of a sudden it was like 2 weeks where the liquor store next to me didn't have Kettle One. I was like, this is unacceptable. I literally went to the owner. I was like, you need to stop.
Excuse
it.
me. Yeah. I don't want to go throwing my fists around, but you're about to make me. I mean,
Well, dude,
like,
and then like the next week after they were out, they had this showcase thing on the floor of a cooler full of the Kettle One bottles, and I was like, that's what I'm talking about.
That shit is where I need to be at.
That's how you do
Yes. Well, way to go. But you did end up getting it, yeah?
Yeah, we bucked them up. They were
Good,
like,
good,
well, we
good,
got to
good,
take
good,
care of
good.
our customers.
That's what I'm talking about.
I-
Johnny D getting it done. Hell yeah.
I know. They actually gave me a fucking tab. I've never had a tab at a liquor store before.
No
I
shit.
tried to pay that and she said it was fine. It was only a couple bucks.
Yeah.
But I tried to pay it. It was like,
Oh, I
yeah.
already paid it. I had already paid
I was
it.
like, he's a
in
really
full.
tall guy that buys a lot
the
of
brother.
Kettle One.
I said he wrote down a note. He was like, Kettle
Oh,
One.
the guy? Oh,
Yeah, it's her brother.
Oh.
She wrote down a note. She was like, Kettle One guy paid back the $10. No, he did. He really did. This
That's
really
pretty
happened.
fucking
I'm
wild.
not- I'm not exaggerating. She always thinks I'm making shit up. Like, I'm like, no, this really happened.
Kettle One guy.
Yeah, that's what I told him to call me. I was like, just say Kettle One guy. She'll know what I'm talking about.
The Kettle One guy.
I got to tear through all these truly hard
She knows
hard
about that.
iced tea things.
Truly
Uh,
hard.
Yeah, it's it is fucking
Truly hard.
this man keeping me laughing like Ron Gronkowski.
Me after I take
don't
that
know.
blue pill.
Man.
Truly hard.
Dick pills. That's always a good.
I love how fucking Stan. Hold on, let me set up. What are you setting up? What are
Man,
you?
this man is always like he's always doing it wrong. He's always opening up Zoom before he opens up Voice Mod.
Crazy, you guys. He's doing it.
He is
It's
the
I mean, you know,
silliest
perfection
bastard I've
takes
ever met
time,
in
I
my life.
guess. Well, you know, Stan. That's our Stan. He wants to-
Whenever Stan and Ray make a quote unquote joke in the
Mhm.
thread, I literally just stare at the screen for a minute and I'm like, what?
what the fuck
fuck
is this?
is-
man?
I'm supposed to look so like Justin makes a joke. I'm like, got him. Stan and Ray say something funny. I'm like, where's the?
I don't-
Where's the?
Do I have to watch something to get this joke? This is not gonna be good.
Where's the funny part though?
Where's the funny part though? I missed it.
Justin
Did I
says
miss
bust,
it?
And you're like, and then somebody else makes like
But
a
he's
joke.
funny. Like Justin's funny. Like they
It's a
just
very
say-
it's a very clear joke with Justin. Aha,
Like,
poop
you
poop,
know,
beep
but-
beep.
Or
you know.
yeah, exactly. Even if it sucks, it's still like, well,
Yeah,
that,
it's very much
That
you
was
know where
funny.
you know where you stand with a joke with Justin. You don't really know what's going on with the Stan and Ray joke. They're always
Yeah.
talking about Stargate or Battlestar Galactica or whatever the fuck.
I'm just confused. I'm just confused at where the angle is. I guess I don't know.
You're asking yourself, who's the mark in this situation? Yeah. No, I dig it.
Well, we know the answer to that. question.
We know the answer. It'd be me.
Shua. It's
It'd
Shua.
be me. It'd be David Mark Shua Ortiz.
Mark
That's
Wahlberg, Shua Ortiz.
Mark Wahlberg, Shua Ortiz.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch Ortiz.
Did he say what up? What up, Stan?
I said hello.
Oh, of course you said hello. Why would you say?
Why would I say what? Of course I would. Salutations, gentlemen.
Yeah.
And
This,
my computer's telling me that you
That-
can't hear me. Can you hear me
this
all
is the
right?
exact thing
I
was
can
just
hear you.
talking about
Your
you,
microphone is
about-
clicking a little bit, but if you don't have a problem with it, I don't
He
have a
said
problem with it.
salutations.
So at least he's acknowledging your existence.
So this is what I was talking about with Stan Ray when they make a joke in the thread where you're like, am I in 1900s?
You gotta
Like,
dumb it down for John. You have to say, "Yo, bro."
right? Give me something funny. Give me the
So,
stupid. Give me the stupid humor. I
Give
don't
me
want
that
to fucking
stupid
think about
shit.
it.
I need a flaming bag on a stoop, and
Yeah.
it needs to be filled with dog poo.
Yeah.
And the old man needs to come out with his
Give me
good
that.
boots. Yeah.
Give me
That's
saggy
that's my
titties. Give
comfort
me poops
food.
and
That's my
farts and cum.
Yeah,
and,
saggy titties,
You're
always a
making me
funny
sound
one.
Real great.
Well, you
Saggy
know what I'm
titties,
saying.
thank you.
Saggy titties. Saggy titties are great. I love making fun of saggy titties. Not that I don't like putting them in my mouth, but I really
I was
love
gonna
saggy
say you
titties,
love
and
more than
I
making
love
fun of
tits.
them.
Oh man, one of the great things that this universe provided was the
And the
wonderful
universe
wonderful tits.
provides.
Wonderful big bazooms that I just get to flap around all over my face. It's fucking beautiful. It's like
Oh shit!
you just get
Oh,
slapped
God,
out.
here comes
You
this
just
guy.
get, oh god, here we go. Dan, you may
Why
not
do you
be able
keep
to
letting
get
him
it
in?
right. Yeah, this is what happens.
There
This is
he
my
is.
nightmare.
Oh, Brittany, huh? That's weird.
Shocky, you gonna say hey? All right.
So, when you live in Florida, are you ever not on a four-season porch?
No way. It does seem to be the origination point for most of these parties, doesn't it? Oh, okay.
Very
Is this
theatrical.
somebody else's room at the Red Roof Inn?
Did you take theater on the side during debate class? You did, didn't you?
I'm not gonna lie, make it for good television.
Oh, he was a tree in Robin Hood, that's for sure.
Well, and I'm definitely gonna get called out for this. People are gonna be like, "Hey, you
I
can't
knew
just
he
be-"
was gonna
Oh,
do
okay,
that.
well,
I
that's
was like, he's gonna log on, do a
That's
performance, and then log on.
That's not a high. I'm gonna go ahead and let him know that is not a hello.
That's okay. I mean, he's gonna feel like shit in the morning. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. I hope you feel like
Hello.
shit
Oh yeah,
in
there
the
I am.
morning. Hey,
Interesting.
that's way better. I don't hear any crackles. I don't hear any popsies.
Yeah, voice
I-
mod is turned against me.
Yeah, I hear
Oh,
you.
you're having that issue. Yep.
That's
See,
usually
that happened to
how it
me for
goes.
a long time when I was a amateur. When I was a
Yeah.
What are you trying to say, bud? That happened a lot when I didn't know when I was a noob, you know.
Back when I was some new piece of shit.
back when I
know what
couldn't,
the
when I
internet
wasn't
was.
ready to PvP yet, I had to like just do regular multiplayer stuff. But it's all good.
I just play by myself online.
Dude, I'll P level you. Don't worry about it. We'll get there. We'll make it happen.
I was trying to tell you guys, like I can P level you in PSO 2 NGS. You guys should check it out. It's pretty good. They're not paying me.
Hell is PSO2 NGS. That's way too many letters and numbers to understand what the hell.
I'm sorry, PSO 2 NGS.
Player of sorts in Galapagos Sands.
Galapagos is in there, John.
I'm guessing. I don't know what's happening.
That's
So
a good
many
guess.
letters. That
So
sounded
your
like a good
go-to
game.
guess is
to me. I don't know.
Galapagos?
Galapagos. There we go. There's my
Oh,
voice.
man, I'm
Yeah,
trying to get out there.
boy, Stan.
I found my voice, everyone.
Whoa,
Freak.
whoa, Stan, why don't you...
Yo,
say something
John,
for
I
the
gotta
rest
tell
of
you.
us?
What up?
I cannot get my Xbox to connect to BattleNet. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And I even went into old school Diablo 3 to see if it would connect, and it did. I don't know what's going on with Diablo 2.
It's not. you know as well as I do, it's not unusual for them to do this like a week or two before launch. They'll like literally kill it. And I don't know
Right.
how they do it actually, because I don't know how they separate it, but and they won't even talk about it. They'll be like, "Oh, that's weird that you're having problems connecting to BattleNet right before we release the game." And then you're like,
Yeah, that's
as
strange.
soon as the game comes out, well, and then they'll have problems too for like at least 1 or 2 days when the game first comes out too. They'll be like, "Oh, there was like too many people trying to get on and stuff," and it was like, well, it was like, well,
We're just
you
way too
had-
popular and strong. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
I wish I
Well,
was
you know,
such a fucking cool kid. Oh,
you had
man.
like 2 years, you know, to figure it out. I mean, I think you kind of knew what was gonna happen, but like, I guess whatever.
Well, there's gonna be problems if when the actual release happens and I can't fucking play my game because I paid that money, motherfucker.
That's why people get mad. And then,
Right.
but then it's like, then you finally get on and it's glorious and like everyone's in harmony. together. Yeah. And then they're all like, "Man, this is the greatest remake of all time." BattleNet.
Hey,
really
we
hit it out the
should
park.
Meanwhile,
like
Stan's
have
just
somebody
lagging
stream
like a motherfucker.
what we're playing,
Yeah, we definitely
and
should.
well, kind of like this, we could stream it, and we can have like our faces in the little corners.
It would actually be exactly like this because we would be the ones playing because Shua said he was going to play. So
I totally
Right.
play.
yeah, it'd be pretty cool. I always watch. You guys aren't hip to it, but like, well, you know, Grant has one too, but my friend Julian from Woodbury and shit, he's like a big, huge video game stream guy, and it's fun. It looks fun, man. Like, I mean, I think it's kind of stupid.
You guys
and
always
nerdy,
had like a
but-
pretty good time playing Diablo way back when. I
Oh,
know,
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
Chris was pretty obsessed with it, and I know you guys were too. So, I mean, like, I want to jump in on the fun. It's
Yeah.
clearly a good game.
It's a good game. It definitely, you know, I started with the first one on PlayStation
Sure.
and spent countless hours of like 4 a.m.
Sure.
just
yeah.
falling asleep trying to play the game.
Dozing off and then getting back up just to like play a little bit before you end up dozing off again. Yeah, I've been there. Hey, Lo.
Me and Chris McDaniels like used to be on there all the time, and then Nick was on there, and then fucking, I mean, pretty much everybody's played it.
Seems like it.
We even made Justin play it for a little bit. That's why he always tries to drop lines.
Yeah, when does that drop again? Like the 23rd?
Next week. It's next week, yeah.
Man,
Is
that's
it the
wild.
23rd?
I think so. Sounds right.
I might have to just wait until the end of the month to get it because you know, gotta fix brakes on my car.
Fucking brakes. Them's the brakes.
Fucking
right?
brakes. Them's are the brakes. You got that right, Stan.
So, speaking of getting things right, the game is cross-platform, meaning it will sync between all of your devices, but it's not cross-play, I think.
Right, correct.
So
yeah.
you can't hop on a PC and play with the Xbox, and you can't hop on the Xbox
Right.
and play with the PlayStation
That's where
or
the
a
Right.
Switch.
down.
Which makes me sad because
I would have loved to play Diablo 2 on the Switch handheld.
I would
style,
buy
and
a
just,
Switch
like,
just to do that.
man, that shit is cool.
me and Chris will probably be
Shit, I might have to get 2
on the
copies of this fucking
PC,
game.
And
Or
You said you and
wait
Chris
a
will be on
minute.
PC?
It'll be super. Either way, maybe yeah, probably. But either way, it's probably no matter what. Even if I was on Xbox or PC or whatever, as you know, it's probably going to be way more casual than it used to be.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It'll be like Cyberbar. It'll literally be like one night a week for 3
It'll be
hours.
like this episode
like,
specifically of the Cyberbar, where we don't do the music time, we don't do any intros. It's just fucking.
You're not gonna
bare
music?
bones in it. Nope, we're not doing music. We're not doing
What?
intros. We're not doing
we're not
fucking
doing
shit
music.
tonight.
We're not
I
talking.
don't have the fucking energy for you people. Let
We're
alone
not doing
myself,
you.
know
What do you
I'm
mean
saying?
energy?
He said, what do you mean energy? You clearly don't have any energy. We can't even see your eyeballs.
Stop. What are you doing to me? I live in a world of darkness, John. I don't know what you want.
I was born in the dark.
Right. You are becoming translucent. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I'm seeing the doctor about it. It's all right. I don't need it.
But you have beautiful veins though. Like
I
look
do
at
have
the.
really
yeah.
nice veins. I've been drinking them waters, and they show up clearly on the face when I get possessed. So it looks really
Oh, wow.
nice. Yeah.
Possessed by water or like what's going on?
No, because I don't know. I assume that when you get possessed, like your veins show.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess I'm just going off of poltergeists and then just kind of mixing that in with scanners a little bit. I don't really know where I'm going with this.
That's fair. That's fair.
Man, that movie is still so fucked up. Scanners. Do you ever see that movie?
No.
Oh yeah.
Tell me about it.
It's about people with psionic abilities, and yeah, and they are able to like get in your head and like build up so much pressure that your head explodes. Yeah. But the government has taught this to like only like a handful of people, and then like one guy becomes like super good at it and is able to kill all the other people that do it, except for one other person. And so the government hires this one other person to take out the bad guy that the government initially trained.
That sounds crazy.
It is. It's a really wild thing.
It's a weird, wild, crazy, wild.
It's a bad
It's good when
movie
it's like ice
acting
cold
wise.
on a hot day.
It's a good movie story wise. You know,
What do you
effect-wise and stuff.
hold up right now?
It's terrible acting. Absolutely horseshit acting. Like
Horse
acting-
shit acting of all the
acting that-
shits to have.
acting
One
that
It'll be
belongs
horse.
on like movies that are
do the over and then
ragged on by MST3K people.
Bottom
You
one.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah, I'm doing
like
that.
What's
bad
that? Mystery
acting.
Science Theater. Okay.
Yeah, Mystery Science Theater. Yeah.
I love that shit.
I love that shit. Scanners almost belongs on that shit.
It was.
because of how
It
terrible
was.
that.
Well,
that
I mean,
act-
you
that
don't. You
acting was.
don't. You don't necessarily love it nowadays, but like back in the day, that shit was funny as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Funny
No,
as fuck. It
Funny
made
as
me
fuck.
really annoying to watch movies with because I would always emulate it, and like I always wonder why people never wanted to watch movies with me.
Well, and that's why you can't. Yeah, that's why they can't watch Bloodsport with you.
Yeah, you just
None of the
pick two days and you
Rambos.
do the one that's
None of the Rockies. Shit.
Not
none
a
of
one.
the RoboCops. You know,
Oh, we can maybe do a RoboCop.
RoboCops and Terminators is out,
Wow, both of them.
and
Both of 'em.
Bloodsport.
I love it. And Shui used to do it too, where you guys would just be like side pose the whole time.
That's
It's kind of artistic, you know. You
It
get,
is.
like,
It's a bold new direction.
It's a
Don't Star Trek this shit.
Sorry,
'cause
I rewatched all those movies.
I'll cry, man. I'll cry.
Um,
You don't want to do that to me.
Have you guys been watching Lower Decks at all?
Lower Decks.
I
Oh,
watched
It's
like
on-
a couple
it's on
of those
Paramount
episodes.
Plus, so
They
it
were
might be a
really
no.
funny. I haven't finished.
Yeah.
I got up to like season 2.
What? No,
I think there's only 2
yeah,
seasons
like,
of Lower
I
Decks.
was saying, yeah.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I
Well,
acknowledge
then
it.
I have yet
Star
to go
Trek
through
Lower
season
Decks,
2.
Remember, I showed
Yeah,
it to you.
yeah.
Jesus, everything I say, she's like, you're
Hey man,
stupid.
this is them.
No, I
That's the
get what
break.
you're
Them's the
saying.
breaks.
So
I thought
mean.
you
Them's
said,
the
"No,
breaks."
that's not what I'm saying."
It's a bold new direction she's taking.
That's a
No, I had-
bold nude.
I had to get Stan probably knows. Well, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. It depends
I don't know
on
shit.
you too, but
knows.
but I had to get the Paramount Plus like what was it, 2 weeks ago or some shit when
Gotta
when the
get that
new
with
when the new
Rugrats,
Pups
son.
Patrol?
yeah
Or what do you call it? Paw
hell
Patrol?
yeah.
yeah
Yeah.
he said Pups Patrol. Come on,
Don't laugh at
Stan.
me.
Yeah, that's the
Don't
same
be a
fucking
simp.
thing. Whatever.
You know what? You guys shut up because remember when Chase
Because-
was so scared of heights and then he overcame?
yeah,
You guys,
Jake's
that-
favorite part.
Wait.
When
It's
he
right
jumps
there.
Is he the
across and
police
he-
car or the fire truck?
He's the police car, man. You talking about Marshall? Get out of here.
No, Marshall wasn't
you
afraid of
know,
heights.
I lost the conversation.
No, I
forgot
know.
what was
No,
going on.
Josh said.
I
is
was
he the
thinking
police car
rescue
or the fire
bots.
truck?
You
was,
guys
Oh,
were
gotcha,
saying, we're
okay.
thinking something
I was
else.
trying to elaborate. It's all good.
Was
no,
it
it's
Marshall?
basically
Was that the rescue bot?
yeah.
Rescue
yes,
bot.
Marshall is the fire pup.
Man, way to go. All right.
Rescue bot. What is
You know-
happening here?
There's a rescue bots, the Transformers.
No,
You know, the
dude,
real
we're talking
great
about.
part is
Oh, you're talking about something else. All right. Yeah,
the
yeah.
real great part is the villain, Mayor Humdinger. He's probably one of the top 3 villains of all
Humdinger.
time.
Top 3. Top 3.
What?
Mayor Humdinger.
Humdinger. Yeah.
Why,
Humdinger,
why
that's
so
what he
good.
said.
why is the
Yeah.
Humdinger.
mayor the villain?
Because he's a
Exactly.
dickhead. He tries to make all these stupid things, and then they break, and they're not right, and then the pups have to save everybody.
Seems like a shitty way of government.
He's like, let me make a loop in the train tracks for some reason because it's completely unnecessary, but people will love it.
What a dumbass.
Yeah, and then it breaks, and the
Here's a
pups are
serious
like, well, I
question
guess
for you,
we'll
John.
Save everybody. A serial question. What's up, man?
A serial question for you, a serious one. Man, bear, pig. I'm cereal.
Cereal, you guys.
Was tell me this? Was Mayor Humdinger giving you like super commentary on Trump vibes in that movie?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Well,
super.
I mean,
Honestly,
it
I
was
was gonna turn it on because like I have Paramount Plus and Paw Patrol is pretty like popular. I don't.
They did a
mean to
good job
throw
with the
that many
movie. Whatever.
honestly,
They did a good
what-
job with it.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, it wasn't intolerable. I mean,
Right.
I watched it with Jake, and it was not the worst 5 minutes of my life.
I know. I thought I was
Short,
gonna just have to
sweet,
check
to the
out
point.
Is
mentally,
it,
but
is it like same sort of corniness as about like Lego Movie?
more geared towards kids. But they try to
yeah.
get like
So
the
even-
adults to
even
laugh a few
further
times.
towards kids. Okay,
Tyler Perry's in it. There's that. So I mean,
that means nothing.
So
to me.
those
He's in
things-
it
everything.
means
like-
nothing.
Those things that like kids get excited about, that's what they're more geared on. Like,
So Pokemon
oh my god,
cards.
he's going upside down, or oh my god, he's going
Oh, yeah,
into
yeah,
a
alright,
fire
yeah.
to rescue
Like Hot Wheels
somebody.
shit.
Like,
Yeah. No,
it's
I
something
could
that
do
as
that.
a kid you can't even fathom. You're like, what is happening? Holy shit, this is so exciting. But as an
I
adult,
can-
you're like, well, that's pretty reasonable. I've seen that like a million times, but like, still,
I can imagine this is what you do to Jake. You just.
yeah.
I mean, that's not really
do.
that cool, but
I
like
break
I've seen
the
this
kid
100
down
times.
so hard,
Now look,
it's
Jake.
like-
This here is Tyler Perry. We don't give a shit about him. He's in everything.
well, and then the funny part is then you're like, why is this kid growing up so fast? And it's like, oh, because you talk to him like an adult and you crush their dreams immediately every day. All the time.
Immediately.
Just like a good father would.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be
All
honest.
right, 12 rules. You
There's
guys
a
ever read that
reason
12
why-
rules?
why
You got to do
Stan's
that.
kid
No, man, I
is
saw-
not, like at his belt level, like because Stan keeps putting him down. Just-
Yeah. No, I saw that video you posted today that I liked, or whenever you posted it, with the little white kid, and he was doing some good moves, and you were.
Oh yeah, that was the cousins. That was
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet. Is it pretty cool?
I mean, you came off really, really good. You were like, hey, do this, do that, like do this better, like put this here. Like it was I was encouraged by it. So I mean,
Cool.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, quit fucking up. Do the move right.
No, and you were like super nice, and you were like high five, and you were like, I'm not doing this to attack you, but like come here, and like it was good. I thought you did a really good job.
It always
Right.
does.
So yeah.
Oh, am I losing you? Oh, you're back. Okay. My internet did something.
No, I've noticed it.
It was like the
Either
internet
for
like
me
cut
or
out
for
as,
everyone
for the
else.
one time that John gave me a compliment. Then it's like, fuck no, Stan.
I know
Can't have
that is
this.
a moment you definitely want to record and just cherish forever because
We have it. 9/17/21 at 11:33
Now
p.m.
it is
We have
just
it.
Here
It's stamped right now.
for all
Right.
of history.
I swear, I bet you Josh is gonna cut it out anyways. Like, fuck Stan.
You will.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm gonna say. Fuck
All right, Stan, 11:33 at 9/17/21. That's the date. Is
He's gonna
when
cut it. He's gonna be like,
He's gonna
"Fuck
cut
you,
it.
Stan. I'm John's best
Right.
fan."
right here. Right.
What's so funny is like it'll only show up as like Stan sort of paused for a couple of seconds, and then it goes right back into him just saying whatever the fuck shit he says. So I mean, like, there's nothing to really cut out. I'm gonna probably miss it because I'm too drunk anyway.
Well, that's weird because you're drinking Trulies. So I mean,
You know, you saying you can't get drunk on some Trulies?
yeah. I mean, if you have like 15, yeah.
Sorry, I realized you think of me as a 350-pound man. That's not
true. Yeah.
that's not yeah. I'm 135 soaking wet. So like
okay.
4 of these are gonna probably put me down.
Yeah. That's about right.
that's-
I think that's where my girlfriend gets drunk too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
So
the
I
same
mean,
way,
like,
yeah.
I'm all about that Stutter Farms. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about
About four.
I'm not
Trulies
about
needs
that
to be
hard
paying us some fucking money though.
no shit.
Like,
Like, we
That's
should at
why
least give some free
we've been-
Trulies.
We've been definitely promoting their asses for a couple
No,
weeks
no.
now.
The funny
Right.
thing is I have, so just because of hanging out with me, like her alcohol tolerance is much higher.
Hey, Naruto.
So even though she's only like 100 pounds,
Uh-huh.
I've got her up. I've trained her up to the point where she can take like.
I've trained her.
What are you, a fucking Pokemon trainer over here?
She tries
verse
to
the Elite
fuck
Four
with
and
me
shit.
even. So like, I'll be like 20 shots deep, and I'm finally drunk, and she's like, no,
I'm not
12.
counting.
She's like 12 shots. I mean, she could drink probably.
You are way lowering my shot count.
I would say almost.
Tony
our
Storm
whole
is a
group
good
under
guy.
the table, honestly.
Yeah, man. It's been quite the time.
If you
Drinking these drinks.
hang with me for a year and you try to drink with me, you will have an amazing alcohol tolerance.
I think the last time I drank with John,
Real bad.
we ended up having 17 shots, and I think I had to use an extra life.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the only way I made it
Had
out
to
of
pull out one
there.
of
Yeah.
those golden bones from Luigi's Mansion when you pass the fuck out and your ghost
Yeah.
dog has to revive you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit. Oh.
I just remember standing up from the table and wordlessly walking up and finding a place to sleep.
That's what it is too. You like look at each other and you want to say something, but you're like, no, we're good.
Stan's the
We've
type
done
of
it all.
dude to like pass
We've
out
done it
on a
all.
cot on a cot covered in a pizza box.
No, he was on one of those. He was on one of those foam folding chairs that fold out into a shitty ass foam bed.
Yeah.
But he didn't fold it out into the bed, which is good because it
That's
actually-
classic.
You needed it to like support,
Sure.
your body because it's a piece of shit. It's made of.
This is
foam.
not what happened, but this is a funny.
This is a funny tale.
A
Rendition.
recollection of it. Yes. No, and I actually came up and because I me being a nice guy, I was like, I
Oh,
had
of course,
to check
yeah.
on him, and I came up.
He had to
and
make
was-
sure I wasn't dead. Yeah.
He was dead, but then I was like, maybe he's not dead. I should check a little closer. And I was like, Stan. And it took like 2 or 3 of these stands, and he was like, yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, nothing. I was just checking on you. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm good. Just in the corner of a dark ass
my.
room with
I
someone
was in a
else-
chair. I was sleeping in a
Yeah,
chair though. You're
with
right.
someone else sleeping on the bed. Don't even know who it was. Some random ass person. I was like, well, it's been fun, man. Have a good night. Just go
Did those chips
downstairs.
ever get cleaned up? You think?
No, dude. Oh my god.
No.
I mean,
remember-
eventually somebody came in there.
So that was back in the blue UV days. So we came back. Yeah, I know. We came back down the next morning or whatever, and there's this slush of melted chips and blue UV, and just disgusting collection of things on the island of poor Rob's parents' table. And I was just like, and Rob was dead to the world because he tried to stay up with us. He was like, I'm 8 foot tall. I can handle this. I was like, dude, you can't handle this. You're a goofy ass who doesn't drink enough to hang out. And they our best friend is here out of nowhere. We didn't even know he was coming. Yeah, and it was a great night.
You
for
laughed a
about
little too hard at that joke, Stan.
an hour and a
I'm
half.
starting to get a little worried.
Yeah.
No, he would never be able to fuck Katie. He would have split her in half. That
I don't
would've
think.
been-
Oh
I don't think
gosh.
you're invited to the next Halloween party. I can't have you.
Oh, I guess I can't. All right. I had a really good costume too. That's
That
fine.
was
Fuck you.
Was it Tang again?
No, I was
That was
gonna,
a-
but
that
like
was a
you know,
really good
I wanted
costume.
continuity. Dude, Tang was awesome. Fuck you. That was
Tang
awesome.
was an awesome costume. That was
like
a good
the
one.
actual product, like
No,
the
oh, that-
plastic
That
jar
was just-
of Tang?
that was just an
better.
orange
That
powder
would've
you
been
can drink.
fucking
Yeah,
better.
I was like,
That
what
would
the
have been
fuck?
fucking better.
That would have been
That would've
better.
been
That's
actually
fair.
really
That would have
awesome,
been
yeah.
fucking awesome. Yeah, but no,
Yeah.
that's not. He went as Blade's cousin.
Thank you.
Oh,
Tang.
sure. But you know
Yeah.
what? If you were an orange powder, everyone would have loved you. They'd have been
Everyone
like,
would have
I
fucking
drank
went
you so
ape
much
shit.
as
Yeah,
a
yeah.
kid.
They would have been like, "How did Stan fit in this fucking house with that costume on?" No.
But you guys, you don't have an appreciation for how clever Tang is, because like a Tang is a very important part of a sword, It's the part of the blade that goes inside the handle.
That's
And if you don't have a full
appeal
tang,
to
you
a
won't have a
very
really good
certain
sword.
Audience here, Stan. Like,
Yeah, but I don't think about those things, John.
Not gonna realize this. Like,
Jonathan.
You're gonna show up to a party and there's gonna be like 2 nerds who are like, "Your fucking outfit's awesome," and the other 18 people are gonna be like, "What the fuck are you?"
What are you supposed to be?
And then you have to sing it all night, and then you have to say the whole story behind it.
Right. But I wanted the story so I had something to talk about because I felt awkward. I was the only person I knew there except for Shua.
You don't.
You were.
to
I was. That
awkward.
was. That can't have been.
Stan's one of those guys who like
I could have
doesn't
sworn
realize
that
that
like
people actually
we had
want
a
to talk
couple
to
of
him.
people there.
No one wants to talk to me.
Right.
What do you do? Oh, I teach people how to kick ass.
I'm gonna be
That's
shy.
boring.
No, because Evan was there too.
A lot more altercations. So.
Shock'd be fucking dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's a piece of shit.
He's not wrong. Where's the lie? Where is the lie? I'm trying to find it. Is it over here?
Trying
Is it
to
over
hit the
there?
audience laugh button and find the joke in this, but there's no real.
Oops.
No.
All right. I'm gonna pee and get a drink. You two.
I'm gonna get a
get
drink and
P.
I guess pay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well I guess I'll hold down the fort.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say pee as well.
No, well, should I? I could try. I don't have anything in the blad right now.
Yeah.
That's short for
In the
bladder.
blast.
In the
Yeah,
blad.
Thanks, Stan. I appreciate that.
No one wants to talk to me.
Get a bottle and just do it under the desk, you bastard. In the blast. Oh my god.
Who's watching? Let me go ahead and get this coffee can set. Finally, now that I have the bar to myself, let's talk about something meaningful. Something meaningful. Now, you guys have to realize that we know more about the surface of the ocean than we do the bottom of it. Like, think about this. There are waves on the top of the ocean. But are there waves in the bottom? If you put a wave cap on the bottom of the ocean, would it then become wavy? You got to think about these things. Because if you don't, who's gonna? And if it's not you, then who? Think about all of the oscillations that are necessary to make a wave. And you have to realize that the bottom of the ocean, by definition, is bigger than the top of it, which connects to the sky. And that's a whole nother story right there. Because the sky is essentially made out of atmosphere. And that's a 10-letter word.
Who are you talking to, man?
Oh, I didn't know you were listening.
Yeah, I can hear you talking in my headphone. I'm like pouring shots and I'm like, who is he fucking talking to?
Oh, I was hoping that it would just be one of those situations where like she was editing and it's like, what the fuck is happening right here?
Well,
It was like
yeah,
an Easter egg.
You run
I didn't know
across
that
it,
you
yeah.
had to hear. I didn't know you had to hear
No.
that.
Well, no,
It
I mean, I didn't actually hear. It's not like I heard
Yeah.
what you were actually saying. I just
Well, you
heard that
should
were
have.
talking.
It was important stuff. I was getting deep.
I don't believe that at all.
Well, you're gonna have to watch the replay, which you won't.
But you won't. So
10
worry
years
about
from now, you'll probably watch it and you'll be like, what was he talking about?
it. Or you can just be on. I'll be right here. What?
Shua.
What do we got here?
Before, I'm gonna go switch the laundry real quick and then you can pop it on so it's like just
I will figure it out. Yes.
yeah, I don't think you need another equipment thing, I think you.
I know, baby.
Okay.
Sounds fun.
I just wanna make sure I didn't need to get anything.
We're good. We good.
Whoa. All right, audience, what do you guys think about this whole ivermectin thing? You know, with the horse dewormer. Like, what's going on in the world? Like, I tune out of the news, then I listen back to it, and like, this is what's going on. People are taking horse dewormer to get rid of the COVIDs, and it's like, what? Is that a thing?
That's
Sounds
totally
like-
the thing, man. People have been doing that just for the past week.
Right. So I'm talking about. I was tuning
Yeah,
out
get
from the
it, man.
news, and when I tune in, there's a bunch of stuff happening.
People
You know.
using horse warmers and what have you. You
I
know
feel
what I'm
like-
trying to say.
I feel like if I had a virus, I would want something to de-virus instead of de-worm, because worms, I think, are more of a parasite than a virus. I guess, I don't know.
You're probably right. I mean, I feel like people been treating worms and viruses the same way. That's the problem. Okay.
I don't know if that's correct though.
Yeah, you're
But I
probably
guess
right.
I'm, not a Scientologist. I'm not a science.
You're not John Travolta, that's for sure. Yeah, no, you're right.
Definitely not John Travolta. Actually, that would be weird.
Right, that would be. Wouldn't that be cool if like you guys were friends with?
Muppets Haunted Mansion? Oh, fuck yes!
Damn it, Shua! It's dumb shit like this that you say. It makes me question what the fuck you're doing.
Sorry. Let me go ahead and tip my
What are you
hat
doing
up so
with your
that way
life?
I can further explain it to you. Haunted Mansion was my wife's favorite ride at Disney World. So I mean,
That was
like,
a good ride.
yeah. So I mean, like, so we're obsessed with that. So I mean, like, anything towards that, I'm gonna say yes and too. So I mean, like, and how you
You
gonna hate
are
on the Muppets,
you are a
man?
yes and guy. I will give
Yeah,
you that.
yeah. No, I'm definitely a yes and guy. But the Muppets, man, what do you get against Muppets?
The Muppets, they loved us forever.
They loved us forever.
So here's the thing with the Muppets.
Yeah.
I'm kind of selective. There's really only probably like 3 or 4 that I actually really enjoy.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like Sesame Street. It's
Uh-huh.
like
I like
there's a
Elmo.
lot of
I like Cookie
there-
Monster.
there's a lot of key players, and then there's a lot of players where you're like, this is getting a little weird.
I was not a Elmo fan. I think.
I wasn't a huge Elmo. I was a
No, I was
I
more of a
actually was a
Grover.
Grover guy, but
Yeah.
I think it was just because I liked the color blue.
Yeah. I feel
Right,
like-
that's what it was. You're right.
Grover was frail and weak like me, so I feel like he identified as my spirit animal.
No, like Elmo was always like, I want to be a nice fucking. I have this high voice, and I'm red, and I'm nice to everybody. And Grover was like, Yo,
It's
I wanna
me,
be
Grover.
hero. Like, I don't care who I offend.
Yeah.
Like
He was
really
just
spoke to my
super,
soul.
super awkward.
Yeah.
He seemed like me. He
And
seemed
he
like
would always
me.
he would always crash into shit, and I could relate to that.
Yeah.
I
He was
like,
Super
I always-
Grover at one point, and I wanted superpowers. And I
Yep.
feel like
Right.
I would also misuse those powers, much
Who
like
was
Super
that?
Grover.
Who was that?
Sounds
big,
right.
Who was that big dumb pink motherfucker who would always be like,
That was the official name.
Dumb pig
Big
motherfucker.
motherfucker on Sesame Street.
I gotta look.
Well
I gotta
timed.
look
Well
it up.
timed.
What was his fucking name?
Big pink dumb motherfucker.
And
I
that's
gotta-
exactly what I'm looking up. They're like, he's actually typing that in right
I
now.
didn't like Snuffleupagus at first because Snuffleupagus seemed like a scary ass
For
thing.
what?
It does seem like a scary ass
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
But then afterwards,
Fluffy
when
was
you
pretty cool. Big
when
Bird
you
was pretty
find out-
cool. Grouch was pretty cool. Count was pretty
Nothing,
cool.
nothing, yeah.
Cookie was pretty
Count.
cool. I mean,
I think-
they had a lot of good characters.
Count still kicks ass.
It was when they started to kick in
One,
more
two.
characters.
He's got like his whole house though is rad as shit. He's got
Have you
like
seen that?
Muppet bats and shit. Like he's got like a whole nocturnal army in that fucking like Count Fortress of his.
Have you
He's
seen
cool
the
as fuck.
thing where they
Nobody fucks with the Count. Maybe like Oscar.
Nobody fucks with the count.
I feel like Oscar and the Count would get along. Hey!
I don't think so because the
think so.
count's kind of happy and the Grouch is kind of a bummer. You know, it's like
There he is. What's his name?
I like trash.
Telly.
I don't like
Yeah,
what
right.
you're doing.
Telly is the dude who I was thinking of.
Telly, the Elmo's
this guy,
person.
this guy.
Oh, this thing. Yeah.
So he would always
Almost
like
like the adult cousin of Elmo or
Yeah.
something like that.
so
Yeah.
like as Super Grover would come in to crash, he'd be like, "Oh fuck, here comes Super Grover," and then he'd like crash into him.
So you guys, I know it's been done, but I
He's
think it'd
just
be
trying to,
fucking
like,
hilarious.
Walk down the street and shit like that to get his like apples.
Yeah, he always
and
had
shit.
roller skates
And then
on
like
for no reason.
just fucking happy go lucky and just like la 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 spin roll. Holy shit, it's Super Grover.
I know it's been done, but I think it'd be really hilarious to have like a kid show, but it's like for adults.
Uh-huh.
Like they're swearing.
Uh-huh.
I know they did it with Greg the Bunny.
And Crankmakers.
You remember that? Well, Crank Yankers, but that's different. Like the whole premise is Crank Yank. It's like prank calls, but with puppets. But like, what if it was like you do dumb corny shit like a kid show, but you have like, I guess adult humor because it's for adults. Like it would just be hilarious.
So that you and your
I'm
kid
sold.
could watch it together and not. Like,
Your kid
They
probably
wouldn't
shouldn't watch it
understand.
unless
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like
Yeah,
what
now that I'm
whatever.
thinking about
But
Yeah.
but yeah,
How-
but
Dude, how believable would it be that me and Sammy are werewolves? We look like
you guys are werewolves. You
Well,
might be.
I can see John as a werewolf. I could see. I could.
I
see,
can I could see
Sam
both
as
you as a
more of
werewolf right now.
gypsy.
Actually, yeah. I think
Be a runt,
I
yeah.
would be a run.
She looks like a werewolf too, but she's a very tiny one. She's like the,
She's like,
the little baby.
I don't want to say cub. That seems weird, but
Meaner?
Yeah, like a little angry, angry elf.
You could do like a witch thing too, but
I'm
like
so sure I gotta be like call me an elf one more time.
one more time, motherfucker.
that would actually be a pretty
Uno
cool
mas,
bond. A
pendejo.
werewolf and a witch. That'd be a pretty dope thing.
Werewolf and an ELVES would be pretty cool.
Werewolf and a
How would the
VSOP.
ears
I
turn
feel
out?
like would be.
I've always-
pretty
how
good.
Elfin and werewolf ears would
Ever
work.
since the red witch, I was always like, I never had a lot of respect for witches.
Jessica say Red Witch.
Yeah, but
That's
then I
from
was
Game of
like-
Thrones.
Okay.
then
Yeah.
I was
that
like-
I know.
Yeah, but then I was like, damn, they're pretty fucking badass. So then I was like,
Are you thinking
I
of the
could
Red Witch,
merge.
or are you thinking of the Scarlet Witch?
No, the red witch.
Okay.
The red witch. The
Okay.
really badass one, like the death fucking dealer. Spells and sorcery and magicianry and all that nonsense.
Those are three different things.
No, not really.
Spells and sorcery and
And magicianry.
And then you merge that with
and-
just like beast baby,
yeah. All right.
and then you have like a
You-
beast warlock. That'd be awesome.
I never want you to do the Dungeons and Dragons.
A beast warlock
I
like
don't
a
need it.
taxi.
Tonight, you guys gotta. One of these nights, I gotta have you come
One of
over
these
and
nights.
crash the fucking
One
Dungeons
of
and
these
Dragons
crazy
party at my
nights.
homeowners association
Clubhouse.
clubhouse.
Huh.
You guys got there's a
clubhouse?
Dungeons and Dragons.
And there's a lot of them.
There's a
There's
time-
like 15 dudes.
They rent out the clubhouse.
Well, and
nobody-
some chicks, but like,
nobody goes.
And
so we
some
just go
chicks.
cool for
dude, they
ourselves.
have a projector. They all have laptops. They all like, they're very serious about this D&D.
I'm pretty upset with our current DM right now. Hearing this upon
I mean,
learning the news of this.
I'm
I
not.
mean-
These seem like the type of people that could actually get together once a week.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, you mean
You have
you're
to.
jealous of a more organized crew? I'm so perturbed.
Well, we've been swimming because nobody else goes there when they're doing their Dungeons and Dragons. We've
And
been
then-
taking notes. We've been doing some
And then
recon.
everyone stares at my girlfriend's
Recon.
tits. and
You
asks, which is-
watching at him with
Not
like
cool.
binoculars and
They
shit.
really do.
They really don't.
They really do. They're like, hey, my battle dwarf. Hold on a second. There's tits and
Battle
ass.
dwarf, he says.
My battle dwarf.
I don't know what class that is, but it's definitely something.
I know. I was doing like some stupid ass Warcraft shit.
Yeah. Definitely mixing in a little bit of Warhammer almost.
No.
No, you don't think so?
Dan.
Well, yeah,
You
okay,
don't think there's
yeah. There, I
anything
think in
called,
regular Warhammer there
close
are
to a
dwarves.
Battle dwarf.
There are dwarves, yeah. I think.
I
No,
mean,
but
like, the
that was
only
the
thing I
point.
could think of is a dwarfish artificer.
Bring it over here.
Fuck is-
No.
Oh.
I got it. Because I'll put them all the way after. Because the thing's open. It's open.
That was the point of my joke, is that it was supposed to be fucking stupid and not
Yeah.
relatable.
No,
I wasn't trying to.
No. I know you know.
You don't
what
have
the-
to
what
explain
the
yourself,
names are and
John. It's
shit.
okay.
Yeah. We know you were just joshing us. We're pulling
But
our leg.
also, if you envision a battle dwarf, I mean, that's pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
that seems pretty cool.
Right.
Seems pretty
That's
rad.
like the Lord of the
I'm
Rings
down with the
scene
idea.
where they're like,
Like
you
a
know,
Gimli.
Yeah, taking on everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, Naomi just
Bring
popped up
it!
on the screen.
Who was the brother? Who was the fucking?
You mean the guy that died and that wasn't his brother, but
You're talking about there were no brothers in Lord of the
No,
Rings.
no, the metal, not Gimli's brother.
Oren?
Yeah, Oren's brother.
Oh, that you're talking about. Okay.
Are you talking about the guy that died? The one that had the tomb?
No, so the guy, so Oren.
What
the one
what
who
what
got
race
poisoned
is
by
he
the
talking
dragon.
about?
Listen to these guys
Okay.
talk about some books and shit.
The
Right.
one
I
that
thought you
showed
wanted to
up-
steer away from
No,
nerdy shit.
no. Listen.
Right. Remember when we would talk about D&D and it'd be like, "Ugh."
The
I
one
need a
who showed
beer.
up And he was
A
riding
Playboy.
on a big hammer and he was full of silver. And he hated everything. You don't even.
I hate everything.
I'll just look it up
I
on my
think,
own.
I think that's
It was
You
Oscar the
remember-
Grouch? What are you talking about?
You remember Dracula Unleashed?
You guys are assholes.
Fucking good movie. Or Dracula Untold. Fucking great movie.
It'll be funny when I find out who it is.
Dracula Undressed.
Dracula Undressed. I think I saw that. I think I might have
sounds
rented
like
it
an
once.
MTV.
That was on HBO, I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was on Skinamax.
It was on Skinamax. Yeah, it was on at 3:30 in the morning when your parents were asleep.
Right.
Right. on the
You know how we
on
do?
on the TV that barely got HBO on that fucking cable box you put up on it. Blurry
Dude, that
ass
was
TV.
the funny part is like the fact that Shocky
Scramble
was,
porn is I can't even believe how fucking spoiled people are nowadays when they didn't even have to fight for their porn like we did.
We had to fight tooth and nail.
Tooth and nail. Were you watching a boob or were you looking at a leg? Who cares? I'm stroking it.
You had to use your imagination.
It was fucking great.
It was glorious.
It was glorious. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was at somebody else's grandma's house.
You're talking about porn and you're still trying to pronounce the dwarf name.
Scrambled porn.
Yeah.
Right, there's a difference.
There's the difference.
It's not
Not this crystal clear
Daddy, you
4K.
really
I
have to be
can see
committed
every
because if other
labia
people in the
business.
house, you can't click out of it. It'll freeze on whatever image you're watching. So if like somebody comes in, you can't click out. Like you're busted immediately.
At that point, you just have to turn off the whole computer and hope that your mother doesn't find out you were using it.
You know how
Oh my
many
god, I was
times?
talking about my
You know,
dad. Every
you
once
know
in a
how
while
many
you'd walk in,
times?
you'd walk in and be like, oh god.
You know how many times Evan got?
I wasn't beating
busted,
up, I was
beaten
sleeping.
off by Nick's dad. At least there he is.
At least.
Oh geez, sorry.
Totally watching Evan getting busted.
Just stroking it to 1-900 commercials.
Oh,
Getting busted about the bust.
Getting busted
Oh,
about to
boy.
bust. And what do you
Not
do?
even Gimli is as
You know,
bad.
there's nothing you can do. You turn over and pretend you're asleep. Everybody knows you still got that boner. But you know what? It's everybody's just leaving it alone.
It's still there, but
It's still there, but you know, just nobody's acknowledging it.
You'll see it in a minute.
Yeah.
I think his name's Gain. God damn it, Gandalf! Get off the screen. Nobody cares.
Stand your honor, John. I will not stand
There he is.
down before any else.
stand down.
Woodland sprite.
He is the
Will not
baddest.
stand down.
He
Oh,
is
you're
easily
watching The Hobbit.
He's
The
the
Battle of the
baddest.
Five Armies. Yeah, all
He's the
right.
baddest dwarf. Yeah. I think his name's Gain.
Let his pretty hand open.
He rides
Gain?
a giant pig.
Smacking man.
Battle
Hogby, yeah.
dwarf.
Man, that's cool.
It was cool because that was the moment when the dwarves and the elves came together,
Sure.
and they almost killed each other, but then they didn't, which was nice.
Right.
Because luckily the enemy showed up. Otherwise, they probably would have
Otherwise, they probably would have gotten to war with each other. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably would have hurt each other. But then the enemy showed up and they were like, oh, well, I guess we'll
Well,
fight.
might as well just go ahead and fight the bad guys. Yeah,
Guess
yeah.
We'll fight these ugly, weird.
We'll
toothed
worry about this
fucking
shit
black
later.
guys.
Yeah, yeah. Why don't we just look? Somebody's
Well,
got
they
this
were.
bitch and
They
ring. Why
were.
don't you take this shit over here?
Fucking
Yeah,
orcs,
man.
Fucking orcs are weird, man. Like they just grow out of the ground. Like
That's the Urukai. Orcs are elves that were. Never mind.
orcs grow. They also did the same thing.
Stan, do orcs grow in the ground?
In the Warhammer universe, they're a fungus. Yeah, they grow from spores.
Yeah, they come from there.
Warhammer. You're talking about Lord of the Rings.
Gross.
It doesn't matter.
But I mean, it is very Tolkien-esque. Like I don't want to get sued by Games Workshop, but they do got.
Storyline is that they come from the earth.
No,
Okay.
yeah, in Warhammer maybe, but in Lord of the Rings.
That's the only way you could populate
The orcs
that
used to
many
be
evil
elves.
people.
Oh my god.
I know that.
We have to go.
I know
We have
that.
to start watching Lord of the Rings right now.
My
We
God.
gotta do
So are you saying the
This is going to be the
Urukai?
episode that gets comments.
Right? Is the Urukai the ones that only grow from the ground? You're saying?
It's had to.
That's what she's trying to pretend. Yeah.
Let me tell. So the other ones that were engaged.
Hold on. Shua did something annoying and I can't hear you.
They were elves that came from the earth. What are you drinking? Are you really drinking a Powerade from McDonald's? I hate you so much.
That's right. It's hat takeoff time where we go ahead and take off our hats as we slip further into the night. John, why do you hate me so much? Because of my Powerade.
Why do you hate me so much?
It's that thing out there, John. Why do you hate me so much?
John, why do you hate me so much?
I was like, are you drinking a McDonald's Powerade right
Yeah,
now?
well, I got a couple of quarter pounders tonight. What do you want me to say, man?
Did you get me one?
I was gonna get you one. I got 2 apple pies instead.
I'm okay with it, but here's my question. Here's the pivotal question. What meal came with that drink? If it wasn't a Big
just
Mac
told
or
you.
a quarter pounder, then just don't even say it. It was like a 10-piece chicken McNugget. Get the fuck out of here. I hate you so much.
Those spicy chicken sandwiches are pretty good though. You guys ever this? You have the spicy chicks?
Stan, don't be that guy who defends
Dwayne the Stan
ignorance.
Jansen.
Jansen, Dwayne and Stan Jansen. Don't be the guy. You're right.
Daniel Reiser the third. I cannot.
If you're not
even
eating a
believe it.
quarter pound of disgusting meat.
I was. Yes, my wife and I both got quarter pounders.
What? You're not a fan of the chicken sandwich, there, Johnny?
Not like a McChicken.
No, the
like
fucking new spicy
the spicy
things.
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
deluxe.
okay, yeah, that's fine. That'd
What's
be
your
okay.
favorite place to go to for a chicken sandwich?
I like Popeyes.
Popeyes, yeah.
Popeyes is good.
Only because of the sauce and the pickles.
Yeah.
I think KFC would be.
I like
just
that
as
breading.
good, but they don't really do it as good. And
I'm kind of sick of KFC. I worked there for a time back in the 2000s.
Well, and when you eat the Popeyes, so like one side of it is this fat, and one side of it is like this.
Yep, that's
So
true.
you know it's hormones as fuck. Like you're eating like just straight homogenous infection, but it's still delicious.
Straight shit that is
That's not a
good
word,
for you.
but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's the breading that they put on it, and then
It's the breading.
fact that there
It
is
is that
no
breading.
white meat chicken, and they do a good sauce and a good pickle, and then they have the Cajun fries, which I mean you can't really. Whew, I love me some Cajun fries, and then you wash it down
Ooh-wee.
with like a cold Coke, and you're like, God damn, that was.
I love.
was
I'm a big fan of Coke from a restaurant because
so
restaurants
good.
tend to add a little bit more like of the liquid stuff or the concentrate. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, yeah.
Syrup?
The syrup. Yeah, they
Dan-
add a little bit more of the syrup in restaurants and in like fast food places than they do in just like regular ass Coke. Oh man, it's so delicious. Makes me want to be upset that I have a Coke right now. Because I'll just go on a Coke like fucking rampage, and I'll just like have fucking like I'll have like 6 to 8 cans of Coke and just like one right after another like I'm a chain smoker, and like that's fucking no bueno for anybody.
Right.
So I had to stop doing that shit big time. So now I only have like, a can a day on the weekends.
We have cherry Coke in the house right now, and that's like fucking me up because I just had 2 cans, and I've been trying to not have a lot of pop. And
wait, hang on.
We'll be right back.